Hey, good evening, everyone. First of all, I would like to uh, explain you. Most of you already know that funded accounts is where you have to pass an evaluation so that then they will assign an account, a real account, where whatever you make, basically you make right first for Apex, first $25,000 is yours, then 90% of it is yours. Whereas with some companies it is 12,500, first 12,500 is yours, and then 90%. So because Apex got right now they have only 71% offer. So this particular company basically they are giving a 90% offer. So right, this Elite Trader Funding, they are also right one more funding company similar to Apex and TopStep and others. So to get that 90%, what you need to do, you have to go to evaluations, click on right whichever you want. You can take either these are like dynamic where you have a right trail stop loss on the unrealized profits, or then you have static accounts where you don't have the trail stop loss, right? The uh, unrealized trail stop loss, right? Whichever you want, either you can get this 100K account, but only you have a $625 max drawdown with a profit target of $2,000. Whereas if you have the trial stop loss, then you have to go with this one where you'll, for example, similar to Apex, you have a $2,000 max drawdown and profit target of $3,000. You have to click on buy now. And once you click on the buy now, you have to right enter ETF 90 here and then click on reading button. Once you do that, basically you will select all the agreements, right? Once you select all the agreements, basically you can go ahead and make the payment. And this is for lifelong. That means, right, you will be paying only $16 until, yeah, right? It is not only for the first month. For lifetime, you will be only paying 16.5 per month if you don't complete within 1 month. If you complete within 1 month, you will basically go get to the performance account. And then you have multiple options, but right, Ninja Trader also you can select, right? I'll be also doing demos on various strategies, Titanium, Trillium, Prism, Spectrum. They are working good. Only thing is, right, directly if we talk about strategies, everybody is just enabling them and forgetting about them. We have to keep a watch on them, and we have to understand when to enable long only, when to enable short only. So that's where I thought, like, if I introduce you to indicators and try to introduce you trading view, then you will understand better on when to enable a strategy, whether to do short only, long only, or should we do right both sides like that. Then you will get much right. You can use the strategies in much better way once you understand how to use the indicators. So that's why I'm doing more demos nowadays using trading view indicators. We have similar strategies also, but instead of directly going to strategy, first use the indicator, understand how they work, then we can you can use the strategies in Ninja Trader or Tradeoway later. So you will select trading view, then you will click on continue to payment, and then you will basically make the payment, right? You will say subscribe, and then basically that account will get created, right? So you are only paying $16.5 for the 50K account. So once you do that, right, once that step is done, basically you will go to trader.traderweight.com, right? Where they will send an email with your username and password. You have to go to this website, and then you have to use that username and password, login, and then you have to go here, go to add-ons. And once you go to add-ons, just make sure, right? Once you try to log in using the credentials, first it will ask you to confirm that you are a non-professional trader, right? You have to first do that, so that because they are giving data for free for the non-professional traders. So you have to first click on that, showing that you are a non-professional subscriber. Once you do that, then basically all this will be activated, and then you have to log this out, and then you can go to trading view. You have to go to right. You will have a right. Let me just log this out. Uh, So once you go to trading view, you will see, right? Basically, you will have a trading panel at the bottom, right? You have to go to trading panel, click on the trading panel, go to click on trader weight, and then they might have given you the username and password. You have to enter that username and password, click on connect button, and then basically it will connect you, right? And again, within NinjaTrader, we can basically use one of this, right? You can go to NinjaTrader, use this information, and you can connect uh, within NinjaTrader. You can connect, and then, right, for example, you will go here, click on NinjaTrader, add it, and then whatever password and username they gave, you have to provide that information, and then basically in the copy trader, you can use that as a master account, right? For example, if I use this one as a master account, if I have 10 different accounts, I can use 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 as my child accounts. Only one as my parent account. So whenever I take a buy or sell here, then the same buy and sell will happen in all the other accounts. Right? In that way, you can also, right, you don't need to trade one by one. But for first few days, for 2 or 3 days, until you get the experience, just take with one account, right? Once you get confidence and experience, then you can use copy trading, and you can, when you trade, right, in one account, the same trade will happen in all your child accounts. That's what you can do, right? Again, I'll explain about that later, but basically, then, right, how to use the indicators, right? We have these indicators where we are making 90-95% success with options and also with futures. So basically, how to use these indicators, right? You have, basically, this is like your buy zone, this is your sell zone. All the red area is like the sell zone. Generally, if it goes there, it will go and touch the sell zone, it will come back, and when it comes to this buy zone, it will go up, right? But again, you have in between these two, you have a cloud, right? Generally, if you have a red cloud, that means it is like acting like a resistance, right? It went and touched the cloud, again it is coming back. Next time it may break the cloud. So, for example, if it came here, right, you have all the bearish candles, right? Wick at the bottom is bearish candle. Then later, those candles change it to bullish or indication candles. It went up there, again touched the cloud. Then it is dropping. So it may come back to this point. And then next time when it goes up, it may break the cloud and again go up here. So like this, right? Basically, if you have a, right, if the cloud color is red, and if you have a B in the red color, that means it is a breakdown, right? That means it is not able to, right? This green cloud is not able to hold as a support. Basically, you got a sell signal. It went, touched the resistance. The green is not acting as a support. There was a breakdown, and the cloud became red, and it came all the way down and touched the support again. Again, it went up. Again, cloud acted as a resistance. Again, came down. Next time, it went up. Again, there was a resistance. Again, it came down. So there was multiple iterations here. So again, this may come down, and then next time it may break the cloud. So basically, whenever price is here at the red zone, that is, and if you see a reversal candle, that means it is going up, and if it is not breaking it, then it will come down. Or price is coming to the blue zone. If it comes here, generally it will go up. So even if we, right, we can easily make $100, $150 from here to here. Like that, we'll be taking multiple trades today, but I want you to just understand like how to use the strategy. And generally, for example, if you see my, right, all the most of the time frames are bearish, right? That means overall, this ultra treasury bonds UB1 is bearish, right? 5 minute is bearish, 1 hour is bearish, 4 hour is bearish, daily is bearish. That means generally you can confidently, whenever you get a sell signal, you can confidently take the sell signal. Whenever there is a buy, unless your 5 and 15 minutes is bullish, don't take a buy, right? You just close the sell, that's it, don't take a buy. But if you get another sell signal, you can, right, when the most of the time frames are bearish, you can confidently take the sell signals. For example, let us see NQ. right? For example, all these are bullish, right? That means overall NQ Nasdaq is in bullish. That means whenever you get a buy, right? For example, you got a buy here, right? Most of the time frames are bullish. You can confidently take the long signal, right? It went up, touched the cloud, went up, went all the way till the resistance, right? You got a green B means breakout, right? Red B means breakdown, green B means breakout. So it went all the way till the resistance from the support. So when your overall trend is bullish, you better be on the buy side, right? You may get sell, but the sell may be only for few minutes. Suddenly it may again start going up. So don't focus on sell when your overall trend is bullish, right? For example, here for UB, mostly it is bearish. So whenever you have a sell, you will make nice profits, right? That means even for strategy also, what you can do is whenever your trend is overall bearish, then you just do short only. Whenever you have everything is green, that means you do only long only, so that, right? Otherwise, what will happen? Right, the algo will take long, and whatever profits you made, suddenly there is a sell, it enters a sell, and suddenly if it starts going up, you will lose that profits, right? That's what is happening. Where, but if you understand that, okay, what is the overall trend? Based on the trend, if we take, if the 5 minute, 15 minute, 1 hour, 4 hour daily is bullish, so I will enter long only, right? That means you will tell to the strategy saying that long only option. Or if you see something as bearish, you will say that, okay, I will enter only short only option. Like that, then you will be able to make more profits than, right, taking both the sides. Just you will enter only long or only short based on the overall trend of the instrument, right? Again, how to get the trend, right? Already as part of ultimatum, you have a RSI table, you have the dashboard, right? We have these indicators, and also we'll be telling in the channel that, okay, this particular NQES are only bullish, so only enter long only, or these particular UB or, right, for example, let us say gold, right? Gold is like combination of bullish and bearish. So if it is bullish and bearish, you can ignore it. Let us see crude oil. Crude oil is mainly bullish, right? So mainly we are doing for, if you are doing for funded accounts, that means you are mainly doing the day trading, right? Same day we have to close the positions. Then you can only just watch for 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour. You don't need to worry about 4 hours daily when you want to take a signal. If these three are green, 5, 15, 1 hour is green, you can confidently enter only long on the signals. If you are 5, 15, and 1 hour are bearish, then generally you can confidently enter short only signals, right? You don't need to enter both the sides. If one of them is right, for example, right here you got, right, the beta algo gave a resistance, your ultimate MACD gave a red signal, you got a sell signal, right? Everything matched up. Then you can confidently enter with one or two contracts. It came, right, your overall majority of the trend is bearish. It came all the way down, right? Now it came to the support, but because overall trend is bearish, generally there is a possibility that it will further drop now, right? For example, if I get a orange dot now, right, that means this is giving a, right, this is like a resistance. The red cloud is like a resistance. It went and touched that, then it started dropping. If you also get a orange dot, that is like a resistance. So then there is a huge possibility that it may break the support this time and come further down. Or if it touches the support and start bouncing, that is like a double bottom. You got one bottom here, again it comes and touches here and starts going up. That is like a double bottom, and it can, right, this time it can break the cloud and go up. So this is like our stop loss, right? For example, this is our stop loss. If it comes here and, right, or let us say this is our stop loss. So if it goes up here, you will close the short and you will wait until the cloud becomes green and you can go long. But if it starts dropping, and if it breaks the support this time, it may go all the way down to somewhere here, right? The next support is here, strong support. It may come all the way down here, and then it may bounce back. So like this, if you understand, okay, this is my sell area, this is my buy area, and it should come to buy, and there should be a reversal, right? If it starts dropping, then you can just be in the short itself. But if it starts reversing, you close the short and you open a long. This time it may go and break the cloud and go up. So like that, based on the overall trend, right? If the trend is bearish, you will be mainly on the short signals, right? That means whenever you see a sell signal, you will enter the sell. Whenever overall trend is bullish, right? For example, YM, right? Trend is overall is bullish, right? For example, right, it came right from, it touched the trend line resistance, it came down, but there is a support sitting here. So it touched the support, started bouncing up. So what I can do, I can just buy, click on long. So, so what all you have? You have a buy zone here, you have a ultimate D, you have a green signal here, right? So you have multiple combination. Overall trend is bullish. That means there is high possibility for YM or Dow Jones to go up. So this is my stop loss. If it further goes below the support line, I will take stop loss. Otherwise, generally there is a high potential for it to go all the way till the resistance, right? So because you have support, you have a green dot, which is another confirmation, right? It came all the way. So this is like your resistance, trend line support. It came close to the trend line support, started bouncing up. So you can just click here, then the trade will happen in your account, in your TraderWeight account. You don't need to go and open NinjaTrader or TraderWeight directly, because you have all the visual representation here, right? You can easily click buy and sell so that you can quickly, right? If once you gain the confidence with indicators, then you can right, do copy trading. That means if you make $50 with one account, that will be, if you have 10 accounts, it is like $500 with just one transaction. So let us look at some other example, right? Let us go to RTY. Again, RTY is also overall bullish, right? RSI is also green, right? Completely green. It came to the support, touched the support, right? All these are like pivot points, right? 0.3, 0.51. So it came, touched it, and started bouncing up. So there is a high possibility that it may go all the way to the top, right? But let's let's just take. Okay. You have to also look at the spread, right? The spread is like 0.2. Generally, if the spread is 0.1, that is better, right? 0.2 means you will start with $20 loss. So whenever it becomes zero point 0.1, I can click on, right? I want to go long, click on the blue button. If you want to go short, you have to click on the sell market or buy market. So, right, again, you have a confirmation here. It came, touched the support, came down, again touched the support. So this is like a double bottom. So sellers are trying to bring it down, but buyers are taking it up. So they tried once, they were not successful. Buyers took it up. Again, they tried to bring it down. Again, buyers took taking it up. Then sellers will say, okay, let me leave it, right? Then it has all the chance to go up to the top, right? So that's why double bottom is a bullish signal. Double top, if something is touching at the top, right, at the resistance, if something, right, it touched the top, again it came down, again buyers took it up, touched the top, right? This is like a double top, right? Buyers are trying to take it up, but sellers are bringing it down. So after one or two attempts or three attempts, the buyers will leave the control to sellers. Then the price came all the way down. You got a sell signal, you got a red B, that means breakdown. It came all the way down, right? The cloud did not act as a support, it came down, touched the support here, and now going up. So One thing you need to remember is based on the overall trend. If everything is green, it is always better for me to be on the long side. So whenever I get a buy signal, I will buy, right? If I get a sell signal, I can ignore it, right? You may lose some trades, but based on the trend, because generally the sell may be only for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and suddenly it may start going up. So it's always better based on the overall trend, be on the right, be along with the trend so that you won't, you have to quickly scalp, right? Otherwise, if you don't quickly scalp, you may again incur losses when you go against the trend. But if you are taking trades along with the trend, you have less chances of failure or you have less chances of losses because the overall trend in all different time frames is bullish. There's a high part, right? Unless you are at a red zone and unless you see a candle coming down, you will be generally doing a buy, right? Only if you are at a major red zone, sell zone, and you see a candle dropping like this, then it is okay to take a sell. But otherwise, if you are at a blue zone, if your overall trend is bullish, it is best to go long, right? Again, one is you can just, once it does the double bottom, you can go long, or you can wait for a buy signal. Now, if you have one more candle, it will give a buy signal because it also crosses the cloud. It is going up, right? When you are doing what the algo will do, because sometimes what will happen, it will go from the support, touch the cloud, and it can come down. So that's why the algo will wait until it goes all the way up and then it will say, okay, now you buy it. But when we are watching manually using indicator, you know that, okay, this is a strong support. I got a green signal here, right? The overall trend is bullish. So I can even enter long even before the buy signal. But the algo will wait for it to go one more candle. And if it sees a green candle above this red cloud, then it will say, okay, now buy. So it is up to you, right? If you want, if you can quickly scalp, whenever it comes here, does a double bottom and starts going up, you can immediately click on long. If you want to wait for the algo to give the buy signal, you can wait. Whenever it gives the buy signal, you may lose some points, but it's okay, right? It is like a double confirmation. You are waiting. And then when it gives a buy signal, then you will be more confident, right? You can confidently take one or two contracts. Then it will start going up, right? It may go all the way till the resistance. Or minimum first it will go to this pivot and then if it doesn't stop here, it will go all the way till here. Order fill. Right, I just took another long here because right it is looking bullish. So I took a long on RTY. So we took one long on RTY and YM because basically there was a double bottom. There was there was a strong support and also it we got a buy indicator here. Here there is a sell indicator. This is like a buy indicator. You got buy from not only from, you should not just follow one, but there is a confluence of multiple indicators. We got double bottom, we got support, we got buy indicator. Overall trend is bullish because of multiple reasons. We got multiple reasons. So we are going ahead with a long option. Right. If you have any questions, yeah, please post in the chat window. So, right, again, we'll be taking trades in morning hours, right, from 7 to 8 or some, or during this time, where you can complete trades along with me, right? We can make 90% success with our trades. right? Because you are looking at not just depending on one algo, you are looking at multiple indicators, multiple strategies, overall trend. It is more visually, right? You cannot build all these things on NinjaTrader easily, right? Again, in NinjaTrader also you can do, but I want you all to understand these things better. Then you will be able to use the strategies in much better way, right? Directly going to strategies, many of you are making some, right, some assumptions or just leaving it there. That's where I thought, like, once you get a hold of using indicators, then you can also now, with this experience, you can use the strategies in a much better way, right? Now, for example, you want to enable Prism, you will do long only, right? If you want to enable Titanium, right, you know that, okay, this Russell RTY overall, right, trend is bullish, so I will only do long only, right? Your short only, maybe only for small time, your long only can take it for more longer duration, right? It may go all the way till here, your YM is going up, right? So because again the trend is bullish, you came to a support, it it nearly made a double bottom here, right? It is like it came down, went up, touched it, again it is going up now. You got a buy signal here, you got a buy signal here, right? It is like a buy, right? This blue zone is like a buy zone. So it came to the buy zone, started going up, and overall trend is bullish. Because of this multiple confirmations, we can take long, right? Same thing you can do with NQ also, right? NQ also same thing, right? Because RTY, YM, NQ, all these move generally in a similar direction, right? There was a big drop from the resistance. You got a sell here, you got a sell here, came all the way down, touch the support. Now you have buy signal here, you have buy signal here, you have overall trend is bullish, RSI is bullish in 515, all these things. So you can go with buy. Bill. Bill. Yeah, ultimatum indicator will give the table, it will give the support and resistance. Yeah, it will give all those things. It will give the cloud. Yeah, pivot line is from a different indicator. There is no charge for using TraderWeight. It is only $16. You can use TraderWeight. Yeah, these are custom indicators. You have to subscribe, but until you pass, you don't need to subscribe. Right? I'll show you. Right? You first make some money, get confidence, and then you can subscribe to the indicators later. Right. I'll also show for others also. Right. I want to first understand for few tickers. Then I'll also show for other things. Funded account means basically you are not using your own money. You can basically get the money from different companies like Apex or this. Where there are 20 different companies. Because Apex is not running any discount. ETF, this company is running some good discounts. So we are using that where you can directly take the trades. Yeah, if you took the subscription, yeah, we'll do a setup session and help you to, yeah, get all the indicators set up on the trading view. Right, tomorrow I'll do a session from 3 to 4 p.m. where we will help you to set all these things. Um, yeah, I'll share the recording. It is easy. You have to, right, once you pass the evaluation, it will convert to a funded account, and then you'll start making actual money. Right? This is like a paper account. So you don't make any money. This is only for them to get the confidence that you can trade and you can make profits. Once you do this, then they will give the real account where you can trade and make 90% of whatever profits you make. Yeah, this is recorded. We'll share the recording. Right, these are different indicator custom indicators. So the combination of indicators will give us more confidence, right? Because we got this buy signal, right? It came to the support. Everything is bullish, so we have lot of confidence now. We can confidently enter, right? And that's why we are not just looking at one. We are looking at three or four different things because overall trend is bullish. Overall RSI is green. Overall MACD is green. You came to a support. You got a buy signal, right? We have so many things positive, right? So we can go long confidently by looking at multiple indicators here. So natural gas, right? Natural gas was actually very bearish, right? It went down so much, but now, right, it came and touched the strong support, right? Since last few days, it was very bearish, right? It came all the way down from 2.2 or something, came and touched. But because still all the time frames are bearish, whenever you get a sell signal, you can confidently enter the sell signal. When you get a buy signal, right, again, it may go until this 1.61 and then drop. That is like our sell zone. So if you get a sell signal there, we can take a sell, right? We can short it, right? Because overall trend is bearish. It is better to wait for a red signal here, wait for a sell signal, wait for it to touch the resistance because it may go here, drop, and then again it may go up. Once this slowly start turning green, then we can take buy signals. But because as of now, natural gas is overall bearish, slowly it is turning bullish, but it is better to give some more time to go long, right? Because it may just go long and again it may drop. So still we don't have confidence whether this is the bottom or it can go further bottom, right? This is like a strong support, but still it is better to wait. Once it starts turning green, then it is better to go long and take the long trades. Until that time, it is better to whenever, right? For example, you got a buy here, it went, came down, right? It is like a double bottom, and then it started moving up, right? Generally, right, it is okay to take long because again, you got a strong support, you got a green, but this is not right. This is like another confirmation which we are missing. So it is okay to lose some profit here because overall trend is bearish, even though you have confirmation one, confirmation two, you don't have confirmation three. So better if you get a sell signal, you get a orange dot, now everything is bearish, then you can confidently enter a short signal. So basically, you will look at overall trend. Based on that, you take the signal so that you will not go wrong 90% of the time. Right? For example, let us look at Okay, for now, right, during option session, we can look at different stocks and other things. But now let us focus on these ones. So, okay, let me just close these ones because I will be going different tickers. Order filled. Order filled. But you got the high level idea, right? We have to look for a combination of proofs to show that, okay, it is going up. Right? Once we get that confidence, then we can enter long or short based on right. We got trend is bullish. We got a support. We got a buy indicator. It came to the support, started moving up. That's why we took a long. Uh, now crude oil, right? So what do you think you can put in the comments, right? What do you think we should do here? Do you think we should take buy? Should we wait? Yeah, right. It is a strong buy, right? Because again, because we are doing day trading, don't worry about daily. It is bearish. If you are swing trading in your personal account, it is better if you have bullish everything. But if you are doing day trading, if you are 5 minutes, 15 minutes, maximum 1 hour, or even 5, 15 are bullish, then it is okay to go long, right? You got a support, you got a buy signal here, you got a came to the support, try to come down. Again, it started going up. Overall, crude oil is bullish. So I can confidently click on long. Order filled. So even if it goes 3, 4 right ticks, I make 40, $50. If I connect that account with another 10 accounts, I'll be making 400, $500 account within few minutes. Right? Because again, right, in the morning time, because now the volume will be little less, right, during evening hours. But after morning 6 a.m. Central, generally our volume will be high. So if you see a confidence like this, immediately you'll make $100, $150 within 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. Right? Because now the volume is very less, right? You can see volume is 43, right? In the morning times, it will be in hundreds or thousands. So immediately you see a strong support like this, immediately it will go up all the way. Quickly you make 100, $200 in a few minutes, right? But yeah, the answer is right because overall trend is bullish. Your RSI is green, your MACD is green, your trend is bullish for all the 5, 15, 1 hour, 4 hour. Even though you don't need to worry about 4 hours in daily for the day trading, you came to the support, it touched it, again it started going up. It is above the cloud, right? So it is possible that it may go all the way till 77.7. Then again, this is Nikkei, right? This is like a NQ for a Chinese market, right? Here it came and touched the trend line support. So whatever you see at the top, that is trend line resistance. Whatever you see at the bottom, that is the trend line support. So it came all the right, it went to the resistance, right? You got a trend line resistance, you got the beta algos resistance. Touched that, came all the way down, touched the support, and then started going up. Overall trend is bullish. But here your RSI is still below 50, right? Generally, if it is above 50 and if it is green, that means there is a lot of bullish momentum. If it is below 50, right, generally it will be red. That means still there is a little right confusion or little doubt whether it will go up or not. So better we wait for right. Maybe it may come down again. Right, it touches the red cloud. Red may act as a resistance. It may come down, and maybe next time it may go up. So better we wait until RSI also becomes green, so that we can confidently enter the long position. So now also there is a 60% chance that it can go up because you got a buy here. It touches the support it's going up, but because your RSI is still weak, if it is between 50 to 75, that means there is a lot of buying pressure. If it is below 50, 30 to 50, that means there is some selling pressure. So there is a chance that it may go here, touch the cloud and come back. And again, next time it may break it. So better we don't take any long signal here because the RSI is still weak. Now our CL is going up, right? We already made, right? Because here you see RSI, everything is green. You have bullish, right? You have buy signal, you have a strong support, right? It is above the cloud. So now if you are connected with 10 or 20 different accounts in copy trading, you are making 30 into 20 accounts, $600, right? Because you got confidence from multiple indicators here, right? It may go and touch all the way here, right? Here you got a green, you have a lot of space between the blue line and orange line. You have all the buying pressure, right? The buying volume is increasing, right? The green bars are increasing. That means more and more buyers are buying it. If it is below and red, that means more and more sellers. If it is above and you see the green bars, that means more and more buyers. So there is a possibility that it may go all the way till here before it may reverse. So I can wait for another one or two candles for it to go to the top. So like that, right? Let us look at gold. Right? Gold, right? Touch the support. There is a double bottom here. Went all the way till the resistance. Touch the resistance. Now you got a green red dot here. You got a resistance, but your 5 minutes, 15 minutes is bullish, right? So there is a possibility that it may touch the cloud, and the cloud may act as a, right. If it is coming from the top to the bottom, and if the cloud is green, that will act as a support. If the cloud is red, and generally the cloud may act as a resistance. But here, right, there is a possibility that it may drop or it may go bounce back and go to the top. So still there is a confusion, right? There is a mixture here. It shows that it will go down. The trend is showing that it is bullish, right? 5:15 is bullish, 1 hour is bearish. And here, right, there is a confusion whether cloud will act as support or not. So it is better to avoid, right? When you have a confusion, then you better avoid taking a shorter, right? Don't just go with one signal because this is red. Don't click on short, right? Because here cloud is green. If it is above the cloud, always there is a chance that it may touch the cloud, again go up, again go up, touch the cloud, again go up. So today, right, for example, if you see, right, you can see SMCI, it went up, touch the cloud, went up, touch the cloud, went up, touch the cloud, went up. So the cloud is like a support, right? It will go up, touch the cloud, go up, touch the cloud. So your overall trend is bullish. So it is going up and up. So same thing can happen with GC, that as of now it is above the cloud. There is a potential that it may go up. So even though you got a sell signal here, but still it is not confirmed whether to go long or short. So better you don't take any signal at this point, right? Don't take any buy or short. If it comes down, then maybe at that point, if it comes below the cloud, we can take a short. But if it bounces, then also you have a sell here, you have a buy here. When you have a confusion or a mixture of signals, avoid it. When you have same thing, right? For example, with crude oil or with NQ, you saw that overall green, RSI is green, you have buy signal here, you have support here, your cloud is green, everything is looking good for a long, right? So it went from 9:10 to nearly 9:30, 9:35, right? It is not that it will only keep going up. There might be small, it may go up, again come back to the cloud, again go up, come back to the cloud, go up. That can happen, right? It is not that directly it will go to the resistance. But there is 90% chance that it may go and touch the red zone, right? Because your overall, you can see the buying pressure, you can see the buy signal, you see the support, you see the everything. So everything is right. You have confidence from here, you have confidence from here, you have confidence from here, right? There is a lot of confidence, right? There is a lot of positive factors which can give you more confidence to go long, right? That's where here you can confidently enter long and you can be in the long position until it touches this resistance, right? Same thing with crude oil, lot of everything green except daily bearish because day trading, ignore that. You have green, you have green, right? So you got a lot of fine, right? There is no confusion here. Everything is helping us to go confidently with the signal. So we took a long without thinking much. So as long as you have multiple indicators giving you a buy signal, you can confidently enter a buy signal, right? Enter a long position. If you have a confusion like gold, where one is telling that it may go down, your friend is telling that 5 and 15 is bullish, you have a green cloud here. So we it is not clear that whether it will go down or whether this will act as support, whether this trend may help. So eh, avoid it, right? Just don't look at, oh, because we got a red, let us go and short it, right? It touches the resistance, but your cloud can always act as a support. The green cloud, right? It touch it, it may go up. So better immediately you may get a green signal here. So that's why always wait for until you get a proper confirmation, right? Clear confirmation. Don't enter the position, right? For example, it can go till 77.7 or something. At that point of time, we can close the position, right? That is where we have the resistance. We can see that last time it came all the way till this 77.75. So it can go to 77.72 or something. We can take profits at that point of time. Let us also look at silver. Generally, silver and gold are similar, right? They go in the same direction, silver and gold. Again, you got a sell signal here. Your 5 minute, 15 minute, 1 hour is bullish, right? Your cloud is green. So that means there is a difference here, right? So I will avoid taking any signal here. I will wait until I have the same, right? Either it should be buy in all different ways or it should be sell in all different ways. If I have a difference between them, I will just avoid that. I'll look at something else. Let's look at ES. You have all green here. Trend is green. RSI is completely green. You touch the support. Your this indicator is giving a buy signal. There is good amount of gap between your blue and orange lines, right? They are not like very close. If they are very close, that means it can again drop. But because of multiple confirmations, right, I can go with the long. Order bell. So there is a high possibility for this to go up till the resistance, right? Because I have confirmation from so many different indicators. Right, again, in this time, you will not immediately see the impact, but if you see the same thing in morning, right, after 6 or after 7 central, immediately you will make $100, right? Because volume will be high. Volume will be very huge at that point of time. So in Q, you can see it is going to order fill 38.39.25, right? Again, it went up, small drop. Again, it is bouncing up. So let me close this. Wait, just if I click on this, it will basically get closed. Order sell. Again, this is also nearly right, except that your RSI is read in 15 minutes. Otherwise, it came, touch the support, the pivot -1. You got a buy signal, you got a green signal, right? It is also looking good. So generally here it should be 5 points, right? If it is 10 points, that means you are already starting with a -100 loss. So if the spread is only 5 points, that is better to enter at that point when you have only five difference, right? Order bill. So when you then you have like every point is like $5 for Nikki. So when you have 5 points spread, that means you are starting with a $25 negative. But if it just it moves whenever every tick is like 5 points. If it makes a move, it will become break even. If it goes above, we'll start making profits. Right, again, because overall, right, if you see there is a lot of green, you got a buy here, you got support here, you got a buy signal, you have lot of confirmations. Right, this also is 48.6, means it will just come to 50 very in within next 2-3 minutes. This also will become 50. Your 5 minutes is 52, your 1 hour is 59. If it is above 50, that is always good. It's 48, so that means very close to 50. So I went ahead and took a long signal. Your ES is trying to go up. Right, basically ES is long, NQ is long, CL we are long, right? And also YM we are long, RTY. Basically, they all move in the same direction. Your Dow Jones, your Russell, ES, NQ, they all move in same direction. And because crude oil, we saw that everything is green. Here it is green, here it is green. It has a double bottom. We got a buy signal. We went long, right? Because gold, it was not clear whether it will go up or go down. So you saw a red here, but it was confusing. So we avoided gold. We same thing. We avoided silver. Again for Nikki, right? Even though there are a lot of things, right? It came to a support. There was a breakout. There was a green cloud. There was a buy signal, but the trend was showing bearish. So just to avoid any sudden back movement, we avoided the buy signal, right? Because the trend is overall bearish in all the time frames. Even though RSI is positive, we avoided taking a long. But if we get a sell signal, we can take a short. Right, RSI is above 86 for 5 minutes. That means it is overbought. There might be, if we get a red signal here, now we are at a resistance. Right, it may start dropping, start coming down. At that point of time, we can take it. It may come minimum till the cloud, and then it may break or it may again bounce back. So we can wait to take a mm, yes. So NQ is also moving good. Actually, yeah, we closed it, but you are getting it right. So as long as you have same signal from different ways, you go long, right? If you don't have similar type of signal, then you avoid it. Either it should everything should be red or everything should be green. If you have a mix, just avoid the signal. right? So right, again, because volume is less, they are slowly moving. But same signal you see in the morning, you would have made $100 here, $100 here, $100 with RTY, 100 with NQ, 100 with CL, right? Because yeah, right. Again, if you see EMD, it is like $100 for every point. It is bullish. It is all green above 50. You have a buy signal. The cloud is green, right? That means overall it is bullish. So I can just go and click on. But you see what is the spread is like 1.6 points. That means nearly $160. If you buy now, you will start with a $160 loss, right? What the algo will do, algo will directly do a market order. But when we are watching manually, you know that, oh, there is a huge spread. There is a lot of difference between the ask and right market, right? The bid and ask. That means you are starting with $160 loss if you click here. So it is better to avoid when you have that much difference. Right? Generally, it should be zero point 0.1, but it is 1.6, right? Because it is right a low volume hours. There will be less number of buyers, less number of sellers. So somebody is saying that I'll only sell at 28.61. Somebody is saying that I'll only buy at 28.59.4. If I, without knowing, or the algo will always take a, right, they won't do limit orders, right, because order may get filled or not. So algo will go and click on the, right, it will automatically, when it sees a buy, it will just go and do the market order. So that means you are already starting with a minus 160 loss. So only if it moves some 16 ticks, then only you will come to break even, right? That is another problem. If you are watching, you know that, oh, right, there is a huge difference between bid and ask. So let me avoid taking a buy here, right? For generally for ES, you will have very less, right? 0.25 is the minimum. So that is the minimum spread, right? Minimum difference between the buy and ask. That is like every tick movement is 0.25, so it is okay, right? That is a good price to enter long. But when you go to EMD, the difference is so much. That means you are starting with a $160 loss. So even though it is showing green, this is bullish, all these are green, you are at a support, it is going up, because the spread is so much, better to avoid taking a signal here, right? That is the advantage when you are looking and taking the trades. I understand, right? Everybody cannot do it, cannot keep on watching it, but whenever possible, right? Once you understand all these concepts, then you know that, oh, which tickers where the spreads are less, right? When I have to enable long only, when I have to enable short only, when right, when everything is bullish, you just go to titanium or something, do only long only. When everything is bearish, just do short only, like that. Now you won't, right, the algo will not take small cell signals where it can make losses. Right, yeah, if you want, you can always set the, right, you can go here, right? For example, you can put a buy order, right? Whenever you will have the zone here, right? You can say that, oh, whenever it comes here, you can, if you go here, you can say, okay, buy NQ at this point. Or you can go here and you can say that, okay, right, you go here, click here, and then sell NQ at 958. So even though you are not watching it, you can put a sell order. In the same way, you can put a stop loss, right? You can, if you go to settings, trading, right? You can do all those things where you can set stop loss and everything. You can automatically do a buy and sell at the buy at the blue zone. But again, if you are watching manually, you will see that okay, it is not only buy zone. This came. Now all the trend is green. Then you can confidently go with the long. Right? You are not just looking at only this blue and red and doing buy and sell. You are also looking at how is the overall trend. How is the my this particular indicator? Is it giving a sell or buy? You are looking at various things and you are taking a decision. So you will be more confident. You will also look at the spread, right? Generally, right, point five is okay for NQ. That means nearly you are starting with a $10 loss, but it is okay. But for EMD, that is too much of a difference. 1.4 is like $140 difference between the bid and ask. But yeah, you can always put, right? You can go here. For example, if I'm taking a long, I can, and if I'm going to office meeting, I can go here and I can say sell at this particular. Then it will basically create an order there, right? Whenever it goes there, it will do a sell. It went up. There's a small drop, but again, there is a possibility that it can bounce further because overall it is still bullish. RSI is above 50. MACD is also looking good, so I don't need to worry much. Again, right, during this time, I have to spend more time to make profits. But right, again, 8:30 to 9 will be too quick, right? It will be suddenly go up, suddenly come down, right? Before you react, there can be sudden movements. So after 9 central or between 6 to 8, right? 6 to 7:30, if there are no events, you can do until 8:30 central. If there are some events, better you stop at 7:30, wait for the event results to be announced. And then after 10-15 minutes, again, you can start taking the trades. Again, as I mentioned, gold, right? There was a cloud. Cloud is acting as a support. Sellers are trying to bring it down, buyers are taking it up. Sellers are, right? These are indecision candles. If you have a wick at the top, wick at the bottom, that means there is a, right? Sellers are trying to bring it down, but buyers are taking it up. So there is no, right? Your price will go up and down. Suddenly it will show $40 profit, again $40 loss, 40 profit, 40 loss. So that's why we did not take a signal, because it shows that sellers are in control. This shows that buyers are in control. This shows that buyers are in control. That's what is happening now, right? It is coming down, going up, coming down, going up. So that's why we avoided signal, right? GC. Let's close ES also. Wait, once I make some 12.5, $25, I will close this trade. NQ is really moving good. We should have waited for some more time on NQ. Right, if you want, it is showing that it is bullish, but the spread is very wide. So I'm waiting. If the spread comes to point 0.4, point 0.5, we can take a long. Mm, So what do you think we should do for platinum? right? There is a buy signal, it went up, you have bullish. So what do you think we should do here? Should we buy? Should we short? Or we should not do anything? You can put it in the comments. Right. You all are right. It is better to wait because there is a resistance here. Right. So better you wait until it clear. Otherwise, you buy and suddenly it may drop. Right. There is a strong resistance. You see a red zone sellers. Right. There are a lot of sellers are waiting here. So better, right? It came to the buy, started going up, but immediately once you buy, right, already point 0.3. That means $30 difference is there between your buy and sell. It may go there and suddenly drop. So you better wait. Either it should break the resistance, go up, then you can go long, or if it starts coming down, then you go short. As of now, better to hold and wait until the cloud becomes green or until this resistance is broken. And if it goes up, until that time, better to wait. Yeah, a lot of you answered right. Right, yeah. UB went up as we expected. It went up, touched the cloud, came down, again tried to go up. Overall, it is bearish, right? Your RSI is below 50. Your MACD is below 50. Everything is red except the 15-minute bullish. So even though it went up from the support, the cloud is red. So cloud is acting as a resistance. It went, touched it, came down. So until as long as it is bearish, so it is already in a sell signal, right? Whenever you get a new sell signal, it is better to enter at that point of time. Even if you get a buy signal, it may only go till the cloud again come back, right? Same thing with right, even with the US Treasury bonds. That's what we discussed, because overall it is bearish, right? Your UB and penny US Treasury bonds, they both move in the similar direction. So if you see one, you can stay trade in one account with ZBH, one account with UB. Yet always it is important to look what is the spread, right? If it is only point 0.1, 0.01, that is a good one. But if the spread is if there is a huge difference like 1.4, 1.5, 2.0, then you are already starting with a loss. So let's look at some stocks and you tell me like what we should do. Uh, let's take Tesla. Yeah, you can see that cloud, right, from morning, right, from 188 went up, touch the cloud, went up, touch the cloud. So cloud is green. So as soon as your cloud becomes green, you can be just in the long. It went up, touched the resistance, then came down, but cloud is acting as a support. Again went up. So as long as your cloud is green, if you are buying Tesla stocks, you can just hold the Tesla stocks until the cloud becomes red. If the cloud is green, just it may continue going up and up. So there is a resistance here. If it breaks this resistance, it may go all the way, right? If you want, you can always change the time frames and look at like where is the next resistance, right? You have a resistance here around 203, but if it breaks that resistance, it may go to 206, 207 tomorrow. Again, for day trading, 5 minutes is good, right? For swing trading, you can use 1 hour or something for personal accounts, but for day trading, five. or 10. They are good for your uh, intraday, right? For Apex and other things. That is good enough. Right? Price always will not go in one direction. It will go some, and then there will be small reversal, retracement, and again it will go up again, right? You know about Fibonacci retracement. Always, right? Whether it is 2 minute candle, 5 minute candle, whatever it is, there will be always some upward movement. There will be some reversal. Again, it will go up. Again, some reversal. Again, it will go up like that. So, but if you have a strong, right, you have lot of bullish trend. So there is a high possibility that this will go to 77.7172. Yeah, Nikki, we took right? Because overall everything is green. We got a green signal. It touches the support. So it is going up, right? It may go minimum, it may touch the pivot here. So again, right? If you take one signal and you are connected with 20 accounts, even $50 into 20 accounts is $1,000 within 10 to 15 minutes. So that's what, right? From tomorrow, we can, tomorrow morning also I'll do a session where you all can join and we can take some signals. We can analyze. We can see if everything is matching. We'll take a signal like this, right? So now if you just close it, you already made $50. Now we are only doing on one account. You can even connect with 10 different accounts or 15 different accounts at same time. And you will be making, right? And not only that, if you have multiple platform, right, like Apex and other things, then you can connect all those also as part of copy trading. That also is possible. Yeah, basically, right? Whatever, for example, if I'm using one account here, one TradeAway account here, I can use that as a master account in the copy trade, right? And then I can have all the other Ninja Trader accounts, everything as chained accounts. Whatever account I am using here, I will keep that as master account. So whenever you take a trade, the same trade gets copied into all the other 20 or 40, 50 different accounts. So yeah, use the whatever account I am taking trades, that account will be the master account in the right in our copy trade system. Yes, you can do copy trading. Apex allows you, right? Apex or any other firm allows you to open 20 different accounts. Yeah, copy trade can be used for both Elite and Apex. So, right, you can have 20 different accounts. So you are not just taking one account, right? Uh, Within one account, you can take same trade in 20 different accounts. So for every account, right, if you pass one account, they won't give you 20 different performance accounts or 20 real accounts. For every performance account, you have to pass one evaluation, then they will give you one performance account. So these companies allows up to 20 different accounts. So you can take 20 accounts initially. Once until you get confidence, you do with one or two. Once you get the confidence, then you start with 4, 5, 10, 20 like that. I think it is 10 for elite trading, 20 for Apex. Right, you can keep 90% of the profit. Right, again, it is not easy, but it is also not difficult. 30% profit rule is right. You, for example, if there is a news, you cannot make all 2,000, $3,000 one day, and you don't, right? Especially, right, for evaluation, you can do that. But when you trade in the real performance account, you cannot make $3,000 one day and make only $10 in the next 10 days and ask for a payout. They want to make sure minimum, the maximum profit you can make on one day is maximum 30%. Right? You cannot do all 95% profit on one day and do only 10 dollars. Right? They want to make sure it is not just a lucky, right? Some FOMC or some job news you saw and you took a trade and you made all the profit. On the other days, you are not trading, right? They want to make sure you are, right? For example, you make $300 today. Next 1 week, you make 100, like that. Once you make $1,000, that is okay. But you cannot do 900 today and just do $5 $10 next 10 days before requesting for a payout. Whenever you ask for a payout, they will see that whether one of the days out of that 10 days or 12 14 days should not be more than 30%. If it is more than 30, they will ask you to trade further, so that maximum profit you can make on one day should be maximum 30% of the total profit. So I'm taking a profit on this one. Right, like this, once we, right, basically it is like a checkbox. Okay, this is checked. Everything is green. This is green. I got a green, right? Here there is a support. I got a buy signal. It touched it came down, started going up. Now your all checkbox are ticked. Now you will go and click on the buy. When all the, right, for bearish also, if everything is checked, you will go and click on the short. Like that, you can, right, as you get more and more confidence, you can connect with more and more accounts and do it right successfully. That's where, right, with options also we are making 95% success with a combination of these indicators, because now you can, right, algo, right, either it can look at this one or it can look at this one, and it won't look at what is the spread, right? Suddenly the spread can vary, right? But the algos will only just go and do the market orders. But when we are taking trades manually, such type of things can be avoided. Right? We can wait when the spread is only 5 points, not 10 points. Right? As of now, spread is 10. If I right now it is 5. So I can wait for 5 and now I can click on the buy. But the algo will not do those things. So that's where sometimes we'll have some losses or such type of issues. But again, right, once you understand all these things, now using the strategy also will become better based on the trend. Now you can go and select long only, short only, various, but I want you to go step by step, so that you can, right, once you gain confidence, once you start making money, then I'll also teach you how to use which strategy, when to use which strategy, when to enable long only, when to enable short only, all those things. Right, already a few members are making good money, but there are many not able to use the algos in the right way. Right, we did many demos, but still many of them are having issues. So that's where I thought, let me start with the basics, start with indicators. Once you gain comfortable confidence with indicators, then we can go to strategies and use the strategies where you don't need to go and click the buy and sell. The algo itself will do everything. Right? So tomorrow we'll be doing another live session like this, where we'll be taking, right, looking at all this, and we'll decide whether to buy, sell, all those things manually, and then we can take trades together, right? And yeah, well, first you make some money, and once you get confidence, then you can subscribe for these indicators. You can, right, whenever you want, right? Futures are nearly 23 hours a day, right? Only between 5 p.m. or 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central, futures market is closed. So we, right, in the mornings or in the nights, right? Generally, some days you will have good volume in between this time, but today there is not much volume. There is little bit volume, it is okay, but if volume is more, our targets will quickly hit. So tomorrow morning around 7 o'clock, we can have another session. I don't think there are any major events tomorrow. So from 6:30 or 7 Central until 8:30 Central, we all can take trades together and make some profits. And once you all get more confident, then if you get access, then you will be able to use the indicators in a better way. Okay, yeah, PPI data, but yeah, PPI is not that significant as CPI, but we can stop at 7:30. Generally, if CPI is hot, PPI also will be hot. Again, market can drop, but uh, so performance account is basically like a funded account, right? It is your Charles Schwab, all those are your individual brokerages. Whereas if you go with these funded companies like Epic or this ETF and the Top Step, all those are funded accounts where you have evaluation is like your challenge account where you are completing the target. Once you complete that successfully, then they will give you the performance account. That means the real account. There is no issue, right? Even if you make any loss with the funded account, after certain amount, they will stop it. So you won't have any issues if you lose any trades, and there won't be any problem. Again, as I mentioned, you can use whatever account you are using. That can be master account, and all the other Ninja Trader accounts or everything can be your child accounts. Tomorrow, I'll also show you that. Uh, yeah, I'll show tomorrow copy trading also. Yeah, as of now, right, I went to vacation. We stopped the copy trading, right? There were some technical issues at that point of time, but we'll be starting from next week the copy trading also. When I say 5 to 10 accounts, it is not demat. What I mean to say is, basically, these funded companies can give you up to 20 accounts. You can use 10 accounts, 20 accounts, or you can use 20 from Apex, 20 from some other company. Like that, same trade can happen in multiple accounts. That's what I was trying to explain. Yeah, if your account is blown, you have to restart again. For example, if your EA account, right, challenge account is blown, you have to start challenge account. If your PA performance account is blown, again you have to take a challenge, and once you complete, then your performance account. Yeah, I think yeah, you can have 10 evaluation and 3 funded accounts with this company ETF, and with Apex you can have 20 evaluation and or any number of evaluation, but maximum 20 funded accounts per family for each residence. Yeah, there is a confusion whether it is 3 or 10, but I think it is 3 for ETF. Yes, you can start with TradingView and later you can use the bots. Yeah, that is possible. Now, if ETF 90 is expired, then you have to use that ETF BD, so you get 80% off. GTD already moved so much after the earnings. So, wait, it is close to the resistance now. If this 90 breaks, then it can go to 94. Right, it touches the 94, and then you got a trend line resistance, then it dropped. So yeah, most probably tomorrow it may break this again, go to 94 in the pre-market. As long as it is above the cloud, you can maintain the calls or you can keep your stocks. If it breaks below the cloud, you have to close the stocks. Yeah, NKD is moving good. In Q again, there is a small drop, but again, it may touch the cloud and go up again. That's what during less volume hours, the movements will be very small. But in the morning, if you see the same setup, it will go all the way till the resistance. Right, yeah, we'll repeat this exercise tomorrow morning. We all can take trades together. So if the code is expired, you have to use that 80% code, which I'll share in the groups. But yeah, no, we'll take some trades and I'll try to yeah. Right, let us try to make 500 to 1000 tomorrow morning in the morning session. No, the levels form right now you have a level here, right? Only if it breaks and if it goes to certain point, then right, if it starts dropping at that point of time. So you have all these levels right now, right? You have all the support levels, right? This is support, this is a support. If it breaks this support, it will go here. If it breaks this support, it will go all the way. So all your support and resistance are already here. So these are various supports. If it goes to any of those levels, it can bounce up. Right. But anyway, we'll be doing another live session tomorrow morning where there will be good volume, where you can quickly see the right moving to the targets or moving to the profits compared to now. And yeah, once you gain confidence, once you understand everything better, then you can think about subscribing for the indicators or right or subscribing for the copy trading, whatever it is. But yeah, first make some money and then we can go to the next steps. Yes, once if it breaks the resistance, then that resistance will disappear. Yeah, these are our custom indicators, and yeah, we'll share it. Yeah, we'll explain all those things later, but first, yeah, try to understand how to use them and try to make some money, and then you can take it. Right. Good night, everyone. Talk to you tomorrow morning. We'll send an invite for tomorrow morning. You can join and uh, practice or understand how to use them in a better way, and then you can, yeah, we can talk about later. Good night, and talk to you all tomorrow morning.